wonderful.
Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my May favorites, things that I've been loving in May. We're already done with the 5th month of the year, which is just crazy to think about. And you guys have been actually really loving this series, so I think I'm going to continue doing it till the end of the year, hopefully. So yeah, let's just get started with my May favorites. So for May, I actually don't have any makeup favorites, believe it or not, because this month I think I wore makeup 3 times total, and I like bulk filmed in those 3 days, so I was just using the same products, didn't really get the time to experiment. So no makeup favorites, but we do have a bunch of like hair care, skin care, body products. So let's start with that. So the first product that we have is a face mask. I was on one of my sprees on Nykaa trying to find new face masks, and this is the one that I stumbled upon, and this is from Plum. This is their green tea clear face mask, and I think the name is perfect. It really does help you clear your face, get an even skin tone. I feel like I say that about most clay masks, like the ones that I mentioned. That's because clay masks are supposed to do that. If you have really oily skin, it's supposed to like get rid of the excess oil, the sebum, and also supposed to help you to a certain extent with your breakouts. I do feel like this one does help me quite a lot with my breakouts, but overall in the texture also of my skin, like here I had a lot of texture pehle, and it has significantly reduced because of this face mask, because this month I have not used any other face mask other than this one. So I will highly recommend this one. It's actually really on top of my list when it comes to my favorite face mask, and trust me, I've tried so many face masks, and when I say that a particular face mask is on top of the list, it means it's really, really good. Body wash. So this is by Nykaa. This is their Wonderlust Strawberry Variant Shower Gel. Now, I know in one of my previous videos, I had said that I had stopped using body washes then. And ever since that, I mean, recently I've been starting using body washes again. That's just how life is. I mean, you decide to do something at a particular point in your life and then you change your mind. So yeah, I just needed to give that clarification, because every time I end up showing a body wash, people point out to that video and say that you had stopped using body washes, so what happened, XYZ, whatever, you get the point. So my dad actually really likes body washes, so he was using the Mama Earth ka body wash and he completely ran out. So I just placed an order for this one and I started using it as well, and I love it. It smells amazing. I feel like this is almost like a dupe for shower gel from the Body Shop, the strawberry variant only. I don't know the price difference between those two. This one is for 350 rupees. I think that one is also actually 350 or 400 rupees. So not exactly a dupe. Maybe 50-100 rupees sasta hoga, but this really does smell so nice. Like if you like the smell of like strawberry and fruity fragrances, you will love this. It's also a little bit sweet and it just makes me kind of excited to have a shower almost, and does moisturize my body also. It doesn't leave my body feeling super tight and dry. Does moisturize it and also cleanse it and makes me smell good. When it comes to your feet, so this is actually my mom's current favorite. So this is called Moisture Rex, and this has lactic acid. Actually it just has a bunch of like really complicated names, so I'm not even gonna try to attempt it, but basically she uses this on her sole of her feet. She has extremely dry, flaky, cracked heels, so if that's something that you struggle with, or your mom or your sister, I think you should definitely consider picking this up. So what she does is that every night, I believe, when she takes a shower, she'll apply it, lather it on her feet, and then she'll put on some socks, and in the morning she'll have really nice, really supple, moisturized feet. So this is something that I really wanted to share it with you guys, just in case this is something that you need in your life. So the next 2 products that I have are for periods. Okay, so the first one, actually not necessarily, you could use it for other sort of pain in your body, like if you have say pain in your foot, in your hands, in your back, whatever, you can use these products. So the first one is by Nua. These are their Cram Comfort Self-Heating Pain Relief Patches. So I've actually tried a lot of heating patches before. I've bought so many because if you might or might not know, I have extreme period pains, like to a point where for 2 days I am in my bed. I'm like bedridden. So I try all sorts of products that could potentially make the whole process a little bit smoother. So these are the ones that I actually really like. Let me start off by saying this does not give you a similar heat as compared to a heating pad. A heating pad is much higher in temperature, but I personally find it very uncomfortable right now. I used to love heating patches पहले, the electronic ones या फिर जिसमें गर्म पानी भर के जो सेक लेता है ना, वो मुझे पहले बहुत अच्छा लगता था, but अभी recently it just makes me feel very uncomfortable, and I've noticed that it makes me bleed a lot more faster. I don't know if it makes sense, but it does actually happen. I've noticed that. So it just makes me feel very uncomfortable. So these patches I will use more so on my second day or first day ka night. Now you are not supposed to use these when you are sleeping, but to be very honest, on my first day raat ko I hardly get any sleep because I'm in pain and there's a lot of discomfort. So for the most part I'm awake on the first night. So that's when I'll use this. So you're supposed to stick this patch either on your underwear, or I personally like to use it on top of my top. That's just how I personally prefer using it. You are not supposed to use it directly on your skin, so keep that in mind. Isko approximately I would say 30 minutes to lagta hai to heat up completely, and as the time progresses it does get warmer and warmer. I think it's supposed to reach like 50 degrees Celsius total, but it's very like comforting. If you want intense heat, go for a heating pad, not this. मुझे personally ये बहुत पसंद है because this is the perfect temperature for me. I also think this product is very interesting. Like when you're traveling, you can actually stick this on you and travel. So that's definitely another angle that you can explore. Great for traveling. Abhi to khair no one's traveling, but just in case for later on. But yeah, this is definitely something that helped me quite a lot. I used 2 patches in total. I used one on my first day and then one on my second day on my back because oh my god, I have the worst backaches also. So this was really helpful. So I wanted to give it a huge shout out. So the second product is by Shri Tatwa, and this is their Vedanantaka. It's their pain reliever oil, let's just say that. So I started off using this because I've been having really bad pain in my arms, more so my left arm. I don't know why. I think it's because of my sleeping position. I'm pretty sure that's it. And I think I've used this oil like I would say 7 to 10 times. My mom also has been using this on her shoulders because she's been having some sort of shoulder ache as well. And I will say every time I use it, within 10 minutes, my pain is gone. I don't know what it is about this oil. In fact, right before filming, my mom came and like applied the oil on my arm because my arm was aching subah se. And I was just filming. I was wearing full sleeves top, so I didn't apply it tabhi. Abhi maine janbujh ke sleeveless pehna so that I could apply this oil. And now there's no pain at all. So if you have any sort of like ligament pain or just like any pain, because I use this even on my back. So on one of the days of my periods, I did use this on my stomach and back both, and it does make me feel very like relaxed. It gives a tingling feeling and the pain is honestly gone. By the way, this will not take away your period cramp pain, just muscle and ligament pain. Like back pain, it was able to do a really good job, and especially like your arms, your legs, I think this is really good. If you have grandparents who have like pain in their body, I feel so old saying this. I'm 23 and I'm using this oil, but it is what it is. I will admit I don't have the best posture and the sleeping position, so these pains are bound to happen, but yeah, this is a solution that I've found. So the next 2 products are random products. The first one is a yoga mat. I actually haven't used this yoga mat in the entire month of May. It's because it's at my studio, and the reason why it has made it to my favorites, May favorites, in spite of not using it in the whole of May, is because I was using the yoga mat that I have here, which is very thin, and I realized my yoga mat that I have at my studio is so superior and it's so much better than like the regular yoga mat. So basically the yoga mat that I have at my studio is itna thick, like it's extremely supremely thick. If you have like pain in your knees, like when you're working out, definitely check out this yoga mat because it gives you so much like cushioning and so much support. It's really good. If you use yoga mats, you know, उसमें से उसका sponge निकलना शुरू हो जाता है, which does not happen with this yoga mat. I have been using it for, I would say, at least 6 months at this point, on and off obviously, but I did use it in April, the whole of April, and there was no damage done there, whereas the regular yoga mats, I know they like start to disintegrate like that. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it down below just in case you want to check it out. Random product number 2 is this ring. Now this ring I got from Swarovski. It's special for a number of reasons. Obviously it's very pretty, but that's not the reason why it's made it to my favorite. So basically in this month I read the book The Secret, which is something that I'll talk about in just a bit. But basically in that book they talked about gratitude, like how expressing gratitude, it's really important to practice gratitude. And in one of the stories they basically mentioned and they spoke about a guy who would carry around a rock in his pocket. Throughout the day, whenever he would reach out in his pocket to grab his wallet or whatever, he would feel the rock, or throughout the day whenever he would feel the rock around his like thighs, he would make a gratitude, like a mental gratitude note andar hi andar man mein. So that I thought was so cute and so special. I wanted to kind of apply that to my life. So I thought that every time I would see this ring, every time I would fidget with the ring, every time I would feel the ring, I had to make a mental note to myself and just thank the universe for whatever it could be. I know this sounds so cheesy and so cliche, but just read the book. It makes sense in the end. So that's what I've been doing. It's been working really well for me. So throughout the day, I would say 4 to 5 times I end up like making like a small note of gratitude, and it just keeps your spirits high. It makes you feel positive. Yeah, so that is something I wanted to share with you guys. In case you also have a ring already, or a necklace that you wear, or a bracelet that you wear, maybe something like that, you could practice this similarly. Okay, so next we have apps. I've actually never really shared my favorite apps, and probably the apps that I'm about to share with you guys you probably already know or use, but for the few of you who might not know these apps, they're really good, so I had to like talk about them. The first one is called VFast. I think ever since September of last year, I believe, I've been using this app. I use this app almost every single day. The amount of money I've spent on this app is crazy, but it's so convenient, like because we can't step out right now, you know. So basically VFast is an app wherein you can get stuff picked up from one place to another. It's like a courier system, but local courier system. So since I live in Mumbai, I can get stuff picked up or dropped off anywhere in Mumbai, and it'll tell you the rates according to and fro ka distance. It's very convenient. Please download it if you don't have it. The other 2 apps that I have are food related apps. So the first one is Big Basket, which is a very famous app, but I wanted to give it a huge shout out because I've been using Nature's Basket for as long as I can remember actually, and that app I don't like. Like, I don't like their service, and I think Big Basket is a lot better than Nature's Basket. Like, I like Nature's Basket when I can go in the store and pick out stuff. I like their stuff, but then their delivery and just their customer service just is not good, whereas Big Basket is better for sure. And another app is JioMart, which is something that I've been using recently. So I use Big Basket for more like imported stuff. Like if I want my bagels and multigrain breads and stuff like that, I'll use Big Basket. But I'll use JioMart for like regular fruits, vegetables. I use it to get stuff delivered to my Nana Nani's place, like all their vegetables, all their fruits, everything I get from JioMart, and their delivery is really good. एक दिन छोड़ के आ जाता है delivery, दोनों in fact, Big Basket and JioMart का. By the way, JioMart के prices are also very reasonable from what my mom told me. So yeah, good apps to have for sure. Favorite book of the month. So this is actually something that I hope to continue from this month onwards. My favorite book has to be The Secret. I know I did speak about this book in my previous vlog, I believe, in one of my book recommendations, and this I had to mention again because this is the one that I read this month, and It's so good. I don't know why it took me so long to read this book, but better late than never. It just made me realize that a lot of things that I used to practice quite a lot unknowingly have been working in my favor, and I should continue to doing that. Like, for example, I've always been practicing visualization. I've always been into vision boards, which is just something that I stumbled across randomly and I started following, and that is what this book talks about. So this book mainly talks about manifestation. Now, I feel like this is a concept that everyone needs to read about, and then you can make your call if that is something you believe in or if you don't. I personally 100% believe in manifestation. So this book was like amazing for me, and it's a very easy read. Like, if you're not into reading, I will still recommend it to you because कुछ भी complicated words नहीं है, बहुत simple language है, बहुत छोटी book भी, I think 150 pages की book है, so you can get through it in like one reading. So definitely an amazing book for sure. So I've always mentioned that I don't watch series and Netflix and stuff like that because I feel like it takes away a lot of my time. So I prefer not watching anything, but when I'm on my period, I do tend to binge on stuff that I've already watched in the past. So I'll watch movies that I've already watched and I'll just rewatch a lot of stuff. So for this month, I watched a lot of the Marvel movies, not all of them. I watched Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. I watched Captain America, the first, what is it called? The First Soldier, I think that's what it's called. Then I watched all 4 Avenger movies. So I watched quite a lot of movies this month. But I just wanted to let you guys know, if you have not watch the Marvel movies, you must. You are missing out in your life. I've never been the kind of person who would watch like superhero and action movies. Never. I in fact used to hate that stuff, but this is way more than an action movie. It's just so nice. It's so wholesome. Just watch Iron Man 1. You are gonna love it. And starting में थोड़ा slow है, I will agree, but just get through it. It's so worth it. Like the Avenger movies, you have to watch them. It's worth it. Shout out to Aditya because he's the one who got me into like watching all the Marvel movies, and I love it. Like, they're so wholesome. As I said, they have my heart. We're almost done with the video. I know this was a long one. I had to talk about my Polaroid, like my memory. I did this I think in Jan or Feb, and then I couldn't continue because घर पे ही बैठे थे, तो कुछ Polaroids as such लिए नहीं मैंने. But I do have actually quite a few Polaroids from May. They're all from the same day. This is when I was coming back from my nanny's place. If you don't know, I actually visited my nanny for, I would say, like 7-8 days. Like, I was living with my nana and nani, and I am actually going to be going back, I think, in the next week probably. So I'm really excited about that. But these are the Polaroids that we ended up taking. I have a few with my nana nani both. I have one with my nani, then there's one with my mom and my nana nani, which is so cute, and then my mom took singles with nana and with nani, which is so cute. These Polaroids I'm honestly gonna treasure forever. They are so special, and just that week also was just so nice for me, and for them also. I think that was definitely my favorite memory of May. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching my May favorites. I'm going to be linking all the products that I spoke about in the description box below. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to be a part of my channel, and follow me on my Instagram, follow Simba Lifestyle, follow Skion, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.